Welcome once again to one of the ethics class where we have to go ahead with the topic self-esteem and self-confidence. What is self-esteem? First let me explain you what is the meaning of self-esteem. Self-esteem means know one's value. You should know your own value, what you are. You should have, you should know your own thoughts and emotions in a better way. If you value yourself, obviously you can make the others value you. So first of all you have to value your own self. So if you have the, if any type of inferior complex is there, you just have to overcome that inferior complex, and you just have to make yourself feel better. You should have to realize that you are important for your own self as well as you are important for the loved ones and for the world. Nobody is not worth of anything. Everybody has some or the other qualities in them. So first of all we have to value our own self. That is the self-esteem. Respecting our own self, value our own self. If you have a healthy self-esteem, it will give you more self-confidence. They are interrelated, self-esteem and self-confidence. If you have a healthy self-esteem, if you value your own self, if you know your potentials, your abilities, definitely you would have more self-confidence. But if you have a negative self-view, that means you are finding only weaknesses in yourself, only finding all the bad things in yourself, then definitely you would have the low self-esteem. So what do we need? We need a healthy self-esteem to have more confidence. If you have low confidence, first of all check it out that you must have the low self-esteem. You must have a negative thoughts about your own self. If you are positive about your own self, if you are healthy thoughts about your own self, so obviously you have a good confidence level. If you don't have a good confidence level, first of all you have to check out your own self-esteem, whether you have a negative thoughts about your own self. Next is the self-confidence. What is a self-confidence? Trusting in your own abilities. Trust own abilities. Whatever your potentials are, you have the abilities, you have some strengths, you have some weaknesses. You should know both my strengths and my weaknesses. So if you know your own strengths and you have the trust in your abilities, yes, I can do. That is your confidence. So self-confidence, this is the key for self-confidence, trusting your own abilities. If you have trust in your own abilities, then you are ready to take up the challenges. You are always ready to take the challenges because you know that you can face the challenges. You have the ability to face the challenges. Now this is the main definitions for self-esteem and self-confidence. Now what are the certain steps or certain ways to improve your self-esteem and self-confidence? The first is, we'll go ahead with the steps to improve your self-esteem. The first thing is that keep realistic expectations. Go ahead with the practical expectations, realistic expectations with own self. I'm not talking about the others. Keeping the expectations with the others is an easy task, but whether you can able to do or not, first think of that. Don't go for unrealistic and some dreamy type of the expectations. Keep the expectations grounded. Keep the real expectations, because if you don't reach to that particular expectations of your own self, you actually lost your confidence in yourself and it will affect your self-esteem. So it's better to keep all the expectations in a better way. Suppose you are a good student and you want to get a good result. Don't even think that I am going to become the state topper or the national toppers. It's not possible unless you do that much hard work. Keep the expectations to a certain limit or to certain reality based. How much you are working is equal to the expectations. So keep that one in a real way. Don't go for unrealistic expectations, because if you don't achieve that, you may lose your self-esteem. Next is, don't ridicule oneself. If you are not able to achieve certain things, don't start scolding yourself and ridiculing yourself. Never do that, because we are human beings. Success and failures are common. So don't start abusing your own self. Don't think that I am wrong, I have done something wrong. No, first of all try to find out what the reason is, how to overcome that, instead of ridiculing yourself. The next is believe in own abilities. First of all, understand your abilities, like keep the realistic expectations. Then start believing in your abilities. Yes, I can try to achieve. I can try to go for that. That is your believing in your own abilities, not believe in others' abilities, in your own abilities, how much you can able to do, and everybody knows that whatever their own potentials are. So according to that, work. This will definitely improve your self-esteem. Next is steps to improve self-confidence. How to improve your self-confidence? First is that hone your strengths. Hone means sharpen, sharpen your strengths. Take care of your strengths more. If you have certain strengths, try to make that strengths in a better degree. Let it get into the superlative ones. Your weaknesses are there, try to overcome them. Try to work on your weaknesses. So definitely one day that will also turn into your strengths. The next is share your ideas and the views. If you have certain ideas in your mind, certain views on a particular topic, please share with the others. So what will happen? The other person, either they understand your ideas and views and they have get an idea that you are a one who has a ability to think in such a certain way, and nextly suppose your ideas and views have worked together in a better way, then definitely the result, if the result is good, you will get appreciated. The appreciation can make you feel encouraged and your self-confidence definitely improved. Sometimes it happens that you know certain things but you have the hesitation to share. Better to share. It may be appreciated, it may get appreciation and you definitely feel encouraged, and next time you get better ideas. Now next is appreciate one's good qualities. This is the most important thing. Appreciate your own good qualities. Not in front of you others to boast about yourself, it is not like that. Just feel whatever our good qualities are there, be thankful and grateful and appreciate that, okay, I have this quality, so I should try to hone it out. Hone it again the strengths. If you are going through this, it is like a cycle. Again it will come back to you. So these are the few steps which can improve your self-confidence. Some steps for improving your self-esteem and some for your self-confidence. In the next class, we will discuss about the another topic. By the time, take care. Have a nice day.